my friends, MD Vegan. I make a salad today, a lettuce. I have this wonderful oak leaf salad. But first I make the dressing. That's always first, because to make the dressing takes some time, and then cut my veggies. They lose too much energy, nutrients. Yeah. So better make the dressing first. In this case with the video, I already cut my veggies, but just to follow the procedure, I'm going to show you how I usually do it. I make my dressing first, and it's a mayonnaise. Here. It's a sesame mayonnaise, sesame seeds, and avocado. That's the basics. Put it into the blender. I also make the mayonnaise first, dressing first, because then I can make a second blending after preparing the salad. So here is the apple cider vinegar. That is the sour part. Sometimes in dressing, a classic procedure, fatty and sour parts, the base. So apple cider vinegar, sesame seeds, and avocado. Now the seasoning, and that is pepper and salt and a little bit of sweet. That's the date. Yeah. That is also balancing not only the apple cider vinegar, which is very sour, but also the sesame seeds. They can become a little bit bitter. Pepper and salt is a classic. And of course some water. Yeah. And now we do the first blending. Yeah. I don't take that much water, because more water means it takes longer for the sesame seeds, who are pretty firm, to get creamy. Blender that. This is only the first blending, so I might have blended a little bit longer, but sesame seeds has not been ground, or for example like tahini. If you have tahini, you can do it all just in one blending. Tahini is already ground sesame seed, but the sesame seed, it takes a little bit longer, so, or make a second blending. So now it can sit for a while, yeah, where it soaks a little bit, the pre-ground, so to say, sesame seeds, and I will taste it and then go to the salad. Oh, that's very, very nice. It is a little bit too thick. Wow, that is actually very nice flavor. I'll show you in a moment. It's not complete yet, because in the end I will add chives. So it's a chives sesame mayonnaise here. A good bunch of chives cut into small pieces. I won't blend it into the salad, into the mayonnaise, because I want the chives, the pieces of the chives to be visible, yeah, not to get into the mayonnaise completely. But now I make my salad, and that is my lettuce here. It is an oak leaf, or usually when they have brown parts here, like red parts, that means like in red onions, you have a little bit more, see it's a lettuce, a green lettuce, these thin leaves. This is a little bit firmer, but pretty much the same lettuce, but a little bit browner. And that means there's a little bit more nutrients. The red part is usually higher in nutrients. I take these leaves here in the hand like a game of cards. You see, I washed it before and I dried it in a salad spinner. And now I just tear some parts off, bite-sized pieces, and that is very easy to make. This lettuce, you don't want to cut it into small with your knife. You could, but it's so easy to make this. The main ingredient of the salad is actually this lettuce. It's a lettuce, a classical lettuce with huge amounts of leaves. They are super healthy, yeah, full of minerals, vitamins, and also fiber and enzymes. The fresher the salad, the better. Yeah. So this is the main part, and I put a classic combination for just salad. You put some tomatoes and some onions and you're done. You see red onions this time and some cherry tomatoes. They're usually tasty. Can almost not get wrong with that. Tomatoes are a different topic. Sometimes you get tomatoes that are not so tasty, but cherry tomatoes, mostly good. Just some ringlets of onions, and that could be it. I have a topping today, green onions, green olives. Green olives, just some slices. That's also on top. Yeah. The second part, so to say, the first part, the main part is lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Topping is olives, and now the dressing. Go back to the dressing. A moment, put it aside. Now I will add and complete it. So I have the second blending now to do, because as I said, sesame seeds have to soak for a while. The seeds are firm. Now they're soaking. Taste it again. The wonderful flavor. The dates here, very nice. Yeah, together with the apple cider vinegar. The dates make it malty a little bit, a malt flavor. Ah, very nice, like a caramel. Yeah, very nice. So add a little bit more water. It's a little bit too creamy for me, too thick for this light lettuce. And I'll blend it again a second time. Because the creaminess is also important for the flavor. Because the creamier it is, the bigger, the larger the surface of the liquid. And it goes everywhere in your taste buds. So the creamier, usually, the better for the flavor. Now, again, that looks better, yeah. Texture also, with the water additional, better than before. Let's see. Very nice. Very good. So I show you now, this is a little bit too much for the whole salad. So I have two portions. One will go into the fridge, and one will go into the salad. And the one for the salad, I put it here in a bowl here to mix it with the chives. You see, just to show you now what it looks like. I won't need more than this. This is not maybe not even a cup. See, I have some left, a little bit more, because you don't want to drown the salad in too much liquid. See, and the rest goes in the fridge. Yeah, it's easy. I can make another dressing tomorrow, another salad. And here the chives. Oops, there's a little bit of yellow. Show you again. Cut into small pieces, very simple, and just put it now into the dressing. As I don't need to mix it, don't need to blend it, just combine it to leave these beautiful chive herbs visible. I'll show you in a moment. It's very simple, just mix it in just with a spoon, stir it a little bit, and then they have a nice flavor. And if you blend it, it's like an onion, it's not a kind of onion, green onion, it's very intense, the flavor. You don't want to have that. It's like adding an herb into the dressing without blending it. Yeah. See, this is my dressing with the chives sesame mayonnaise, and here put it over the dress salad. See, and that's a wonderful light summer salad or spring salad. I will enjoy right away. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, give me a like and subscribe. And be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.